Danny Segura for MMA Junkie. I'm here with Michael Venom Page, who is going to return to, I guess, combat sports, not even MMA anymore. The bare knuckle boxing ring on August 20th against Mike Perry in London. MVP, first of all, what the hell, man? This was like the biggest surprise probably of 2022, or at least one of the most unexpected matchups announced. I mean, everybody just thought, hey, he's going to get a top contender in Bellator, work his way back to the title. He had a really close fight in his last time out. Next thing you know, bare knuckle boxing, Mike Perry, London, August 20th. How the hell did we get here, man?
Listen, you know me. I like to make noise, and I love to make noise. Through the blessing of Bellator and the support of Bellator, because I wouldn't be allowed to if it wasn't for them. They said I wouldn't be able to get back in until October time, and after that fight, I'm like, I'm fresh. I'm rearing to go. Yeah. I need something. Let me box again. Let me do something. My coaches hit me up, said we potentially might have an opportunity, but it's obviously down to Bellator. I presented Bellator with the opportunity. They spoke to the guys from BKFC, and it's just been moving quite quickly since then. Everyone was excited for it. I think it's beneficial for everybody. You're just going to make some noise. I think it just looks great for organization like Bellator that shows that they're supporting their fighters. You can see with the potential collaboration with Eagle FC as well. So they're making moves, and I'm the loudest one that's about to help them make that first one.
Yeah, for sure. This is a big fight, man. And I gotta ask you, you've done it before. This is not the first time you've gone away from the Bellator ring and competed in another sport. You've done it with boxing. Obviously, you have some kickboxing experience as well. But why bare knuckle boxing? Is this something, as bare knuckle boxing has picked up over the years, is this something that's been in the back of your mind?
You know what? Since it got legalized, I was definitely curious about doing it. More so because in my youth, a lot of my elders, people that I looked up to, they were doing it when it was a bit more underground. So it's always something that I feel like is kind of like rite of passage as a fighter, a combatant, a warrior, which I class myself as. And then when it started to kind of get a bit more popular, I thought, one day I might jump in there. Never thought it was going to be as quickly as this, but it's definitely been in my mind.
Yeah, you like the opponent, Mike Perry? I mean, he's one of the bigger names now.
He's a beast. Yeah, he's a beast. It's great. I'm not going to go in there and work my way up. It's going to have to be the guys at the top.
All right, so Michael, tell me what did you think of Mike Perry's debut? He debuted for BKFC earlier this year. Picked up a win over Julian Lane. I don't know if you had time to watch it. What do you think of him, and overall just his striking skills that were displayed as well in the UFC?
Obviously I knew about him more so from the UFC. I haven't actually watched his debut fight. Weird enough, I saw a lot of their back and forth and online in terms of the press conferences and stuff. But I never actually got a chance to watch the fight. But I definitely will be now. Looking into it a bit more so. But I know he's a tough guy. He's a guy that will. He's a true warrior. Like bare knuckle definitely suits him, but that kind of style usually suits me as well. But I'm just looking forward to just putting on a spectacle for everybody that's going to come.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm not going to tell the cops, I swear. Have you had any unofficial bare knuckle fights?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So you're accustomed to what it's like. Because it's a big change, right? Without the gloves, that's a big change.
Yeah, definitely. In terms of like just the safety of your hands and landing punches in certain places that you don't really want to be doing. It's definitely going to be a change, and which is why we have to adjust and make the adjustments in the gym, and then go from there.
Yeah, and you mentioned it at the beginning of the interview, and something that I want to praise Bellator for, and Scott Coker. Coker is working with a lot of people. Obviously, Ryzen, Eagle FC, now BKFC. We see in other promotions, perhaps maybe in the UFC, contracts are a little bit more restrictive, although sometimes they let their guys do the thing. Chad Mendes fought in bare knuckle BKFC. But how happy are you that the promotion is allowing you to do these kinds of things? Because sometimes in other promotions, this just simply isn't an option.
No, it makes a massive difference. It's allowing me to even from a financial standpoint, it allows me to make more money while I'm active. We don't have the longest careers as combat athletes. I think it's a great thing. It just shows that they're supporting their fighters, and I think more organizations should look to do that. And hopefully, Bellator can kind of set a precedent, and it can flow onto other organizations.
Yeah, and just a couple quick ones. Obviously, I have to ask you about mixed martial arts. That's what we focus on here at MMA Junkie. Your MMA career, you are coming off a uh, loss against Logan Storley. A lot of people thought you had won the fight. It was obviously for the interim title in Bellator. Overall, how do you feel about that bout? And what are your plans now for your MMA career? Is a title run still in mind for you? Where are you at, career wise?
Yeah, 100%. Although I lost the fight, a lot of people had their views on the fight. I know what I need to do to adjust and change, and everyone's seen how when I've lost the fight, what I want to do. I want to get straight back in there, make those changes, get straight back in there. Sorry about that, because I know I can actually win these fights. So for me, it's a case of even while I'm doing the bare knuckle training, I'm still going to be improving, doing my wrestling, my jiu-jitsu, my groundwork, improving on certain areas at the same time in preparation for the comeback after the bare knuckle fight. So I'm still a mixed martial artist, and that's what I want to do. That's what I'm excited about.
You'll be fighting in MMA in 2022, you think, again?
Yes, definitely. Bellator had given me October, I believe. They said that's probably the most likely time I get back in, which is why, I was like, I can't wait till then. I'm fresh. Like, even though I had a 5-round fight, it didn't feel like it. I was no injuries, no bruises, no nothing after that fight. So I was like, I can't wait. Can we make something happen? And fortunately, this came about.
Yeah. Is an immediate rematch with Storley something that interests you, or do you have another opponent in mind for your return? I know it's a bit far off, but what do you think?
No, if he's happy to do that, I don't think he would be, to be fair. If I'm being honest, I don't think he's willing to step back in. Mm-hmm. But like I said, he was in there holding on for his dear life. It wasn't a fight for him, it was survival. I don't think he wants to go back through that if he doesn't need to. But if it's offered to me, then 100%, yeah, I'll take that straight away.
For sure. Well, Michael, I know you're a very busy man, so I appreciate the time. Best of luck in this BKFC debut. Definitely looking forward to it. Exciting stuff here on August 20th against Mike Perry. So thank you so much, and best of luck.
Thank you.